I'm Ted Keys, your host and top freight agent training expert here in Southern California. This topic comes from my 30 plus years of business, sales, and freight moving success. Watch, learn, and apply it. You'll move more freight efficiently, effectively, effortlessly, and make more money financially. And call me at 626-309-9141 with any questions. Now explode your business with...
Hello and welcome guys to my Tuesday training call. I'm Ted Keys, your host and top freight sales training expert.
Today I'll show you how to move more freight efficiently, effectively, and effortlessly so you make more money financially. And after the call today, go to my website, tedkeysonline.com, to hear more of my podcasts, read more of my blog posts, watch more of my videos, and while you're there, visit my Freight Sales Success Store for top-notch freight moving products to explode your business today. And if you have any questions today, any questions regardless of what it is, or specifically, are you ready for my top producing one-on-one personal freight sales, freight broker training, then give me a call, Ted Keys. I'm at 626-309-9141.
Today's training topic is you must do this in freight sales. You must do this in freight sales. For those of you that are on my contact list and you've gotten an invite today to get on the call, you will have received an attachment down at the bottom. Go ahead, if you haven't, print that out. So you have it for today. We're going to go over that as we talk about you must do this in freight sales. If, however, you're not on my contact list, all you have to do is just go to tedkeysonline.com, any page, upper right-hand corner, just enter your contact details. That'll get you on my contact list, and I will send you my weekly invite to get on the call today. Anyway, let's talk about you must do this in freight sales. You must do this in freight sales. Let me start off by asking a very prominent, a very important question, and that is, why did you get on my call or watch my video? Why did you get on my call today or watch my video today? Here's the answer. You got on my call today or you're watching my video because I got your attention to do so. That's why you're on my call, guys. You're on my call. Hang tight here. You got on my call today because you may be on my list, you watch me on a video, you're watching a video right now. You're doing that because I got your attention, and that is what's required in our profession. It's no different brokering freight, absolutely no different as a freight broker, as a freight agent. In order to get business, in order to get loads, to post loads, you must reach out to the marketplace and get your prospects' attention, which leads me to, by the way, this is what you have to do in freight sales. This is what you have to do in freight sales. But let me start off by saying, you see, most freight sales agents, they hit a wall at various points in their career. Unfortunately, however, it can be fixed. They have no idea what's wrong and they're busting their butts all day, working long hours, and then they realize that their biggest problem, their biggest challenge is obscurity. Your biggest challenge right now, for those of you that are just starting off as a freight sales agent, freight broker, is obscurity. What does that mean? Well, basically it means that you're working in obscurity. Nobody knows who you are. That's what obscurity is. And new and old prospects don't know, or they're thinking about, as I say, new, old prospects, They don't know you, nor are they thinking about you, Why? Because if you're experienced, hey, you may have started off, you won big, and now you're coasting, and you're realizing that, hey, I'm coasting, and I'm coasting right into no loads because this big customer that I got, somebody else, jumped in and got the business, and now I've got nothing. Or you're just starting out, guys. You're just starting out. Either way, you're working in obscurity. So there's two things as a freight sales agent, as a freight sales broker, or in any type of sale that you are attempting to make. And this covers a vast array of sales. There's two things, guys, that you have to do, and specifically in freight sales, continually. You have to do this continually. And that is the first thing you have to do, is you have to get noticed. You have to get noticed. I just talked about it earlier in this call today. What happens when this happens when I make a call? What happens when that happens when I make a call? The first thing you have to do, you have to get noticed. And how do you get noticed? You get noticed by saying certain things that your shipping decision maker can relate to. I mean, even if it's referring to them by name time and time again. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get noticed. How do you get noticed? You get noticed by, first of all, picking up the telephone, dialing numbers, getting in contact with the decision maker, and say things that they can relate to. That's the first part of being noticed. Second part of being noticed is continuing to take your phone, continuing to dial numbers, and continuing to follow up with those shipping decision makers. So first thing you have to do, you have to get noticed. That's why individuals will give you the ability to move their freight, because you've done something and they have taken notice. That's the first thing. The second thing you have to do is, while you're getting noticed, you have to get through all this peripheral noise that's going on. Noise mainly in your shipping decision maker's life. For example, you've got to get through the noise of the nightly news that they're listening to every night. You got to get through the noise of CNN that they're listening to every night. You got to get through the noise of Fox News every night. It goes both ways. Whether they think this way politically, that way politically, you've got to get through the noise of either broadcast that they're getting. Some more things. Industry reports. Industry reports, a report they just read an hour before you called, that's noise that's occupying their time. You got to get through the noise of their boss, who just got done yelling at them 30 minutes ago, and it's still heavily on their mind. You got to get through the noise of their family situation, whether, hey, it's good or it's bad. All this stuff is peripheral noise that's occupying the mind and the mindset of your shipping decision maker. These are two things that you have to do continually. You have to reach out and get noticed. Then you have to break through all this different noise that's going on in your shipping decision maker's life. That's why we have to follow up. We have to continually follow up, because there's a high probability that if you call a shipping decision maker one time and you hang up the phone, the probability of him or her even remember you is 1%. And that 1% isn't going to last too long. Again, it depends on how well you did in the call that you actually got their attention or you got noticed. But again, let me say it again. Two things that you have to do continually. You have to get noticed, and you have to get through all the noise that's going on in your shipping decision maker's life. Two things happen when you accomplish these things, and you're actually moving loads and you're making money. Here are the two things that happen, and I mean when you're doing this and when you're doing it at a great level. The two things that happen are you get a new set of good problems. Good problems are good, guys. New challenges are good. That means that you're moving forward. All right, these are good things, but when you're moving loads and making money, you've got a new set of good problems. These are good challenges, all right? What are they again? They're more loads, they're more conversations with more shipping decision makers, and you're making more money. Those are good problems. Those are good situations. Those are good challenges to have. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. The second thing that's going to happen is you're going to have competition that's promoting you. Yes, if you're taking away business from other folks, that means that you're taking away business from your competition. And what's going to happen? That competition is going to promote you. Now, are they going to be out there saying, oh boy, this guy Ryan, this guy Ted, he just took over all of my business. I am so impressed with what he just did. No, your competition is not for the most part going to be saying that. Your competition is going to be talking about you more in a negative way, in a positive way. But if your competition is saying to somebody else, this guy Brian, this guy Alan took my business away, believe me, the individuals that they're talking to, they're going to be listening very intently, saying, boy, I wonder who this guy Ryan or this guy Alan is. I have to check him out. Excuse me, folks. So, initially, your competition is going to be promoting you. In their mind, they're promoting you in a negative way. However, because they're promoting you in the way that they are, that you're building this tremendous enterprise, your competition is going to be talking that way. And the individuals that they're talking to, they're going to say, hey, this guy's got it going on. I've got to check out what he's doing. Excuse me. And again, I'll say it again, your competition, so if you hear them talking about you in a negative way, look at it in a positive way, because anytime your competition is promoting you and saying so things about you, that's a good thing. So again, two things that are going to happen when you actually get noticed and you get through all the noise. You're going to have a new set of problems, guys. That's good. And your competition is going to be promoting you again. That's good again. But none of that will happen if you don't reach out to the marketplace, if you don't get noticed, if you don't get out of obscurity, and you don't get through all the noise. So one of the things that you have to remember when you're actually making a call is realize, gee, I wonder what type of noise is going through my prospect's mind. Don't think about, gee, this call is all about me. First of all, realize this call is all about you, the shipping decision maker, and what's going through your mind right now. Because if a lot of these guys want to rush you off the phone, again, most of it is not about you. Now, if you're umming and eyeing your way through the situation or through the conversation, I'd want to get rid of you too. But realize what is going through my shipping decision maker's mind that I have to get through in order for him to notice me. Great points, guys. Always remember this. I mean, take this attachment, tape it up on your wall. If there's one thing you have to do to gain more loads and make more money, you have to get out of obscurity and get the thought of you and your enterprise into the mind of your shipping decision maker. You're going to make such an impact that others who don't know you are having conversations about your freight sales business and what you're up to. That's what's going to happen when your competition starts promoting you. So let me give you an example of that. A brokerage, okay? A brokerage just took over the contract and is providing all the trucks for CVS Pharmacy. You can't tell me that that's not going to get attention. Now, does CVS Pharmacy broker all their freight? I have absolutely no idea. Hey, it's just a company. I could say Walmart, I could say Pepsi, I could say Macy's, it doesn't matter. But if there's a brokerage that just took over all the brokered loads for these companies, you bet that that brokerage is going to get attention. Now, are they going to get attention in a positive way? They are in the sense that, hey, who is this guy? I've got to check him out. In a negative way, well, the guy that he took over the business from, you don't think he's going to be promoting them in a positive way, do you? No. However, it's going to turn out to be a positive. Here's what you have to do, guys. You got to take action, and you have to take it to a level that separates you and your company from everybody else in your space. That's what happens when you get attention. You got to spend the money, guys. You got to spend the effort, and you have to be creative as you distinguish yourself as the only player, or certainly one of the few players in the space that you're occupying, guys. Learn how to dominate. All right, this doesn't take place overnight. Learn how to dominate and be the first in the minds of your market, okay, and your prospects and your competitors if you want to get noticed through the noise in the marketplace. Let me say it again, guys. Your whole goal as a starting freight agent is to get out of obscurity. The way how we get out of obscurity is to get attention in the marketplace. How do we do that? We get noticed and we get through all the noise. That's how you get attention. You have to get noticed and you have to get through all the noise. Two things that are going to happen once you do that: you're going to have a new set of problems. If you see these new challenges popping up, guys, it's because you have broken through the noise and you've gotten noticed. You've got these new challenges that you're dealing with, and your competition is out there promoting you. That's how you know that you're on the right track. Great topic today, guys. Again, thanks for joining me on my Tuesday training call. I'll see you all again here next week, same time, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time on my Tuesday training call. Take care. God bless you all. I'll hear you all again, see you all again next week on my Tuesday training call. Bye-bye.
When you arrive at my Freight Sales Success Store today, you'll see a host of products available there for purchase. First one you'll see available is my flagship product. That is my Freight Sales Success Guide, typically for beginner and struggling freight agents. If you're searching for that daily motivation to set goals, to achieve them, to pick up the phone daily and connect and build relationships with the marketplace, then opt for my Freight Sales Success Quotes. And if you're searching for those specific skills, and there are many skills, many individual skills required to be successful in this profession, then opt for my Freight Sales Success Skill. I highly recommend each one of these products, available for purchase today in my Freight Sales Success Store. Do you have any questions again? Do you have any questions about today's call? Or more importantly, are you ready for my top producing one-on-one personal freight sales, freight broker training? Then give me, Ted Keys, a call. I'm at 626-309-9141. Great topic for today. Take these skills, apply them. You'll be amazed at what happens to your results.